That ship has sailed and there's a pirate on it. Yes, there is. Yes, there is. Hi everyone, let's talk about Once Upon a Time Season 6, Episode 18, Where Bluebirds Fly. First, some quick thoughts. Snow interrupting Emma and Hook getting it on, and the whole conversation about pancakes was just brilliant. I loved it. It's like, no, I'm okay, I don't really want pancakes anymore. Aren't you always hungry for pancakes though? No, it's so wrong. So wrong, Sandrine. So wrong. Stop it. I'm so glad Rumpel told Belle right away that obviously Gideon is being controlled by the Black Fairy. I mean, I expected him to tell her, because why wouldn't he? And I think now everybody knows, because it would make sense that it would also tell Emma and everybody, like, hey, by the way, my son is being controlled by the Black Fairy. So at least there's hope for Gideon, or there's hope that they will try and save him. So yay. We still don't know what Henry wrote. And it's kind of bothering me because, you know, it's going to be something important because they spend so much time talking about it. I mean, they had a whole scene in this episode trying to figure out what it means, or just kind of reminding us, hey, Henry wrote something that we don't know what it is. Remember? And then David had kind of a weird look, or seemed interested in like what it said, or he spent a little extra time looking at it. So you're like, ugh, what does it mean? Or maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just like curious, but I want to know what it means. I really do think that it's going to be a big deal. Let's talk about Zelena's flashback story in Oz. I like kind of like the Easter egg / homages that they did for the Cowardly Lion and the Tin Men. Although what I think was interesting about it is that this whole flashback takes place after Dorothy has already gone to Oz. So the Cowardly Lion and the Tin Men and all that are normally gone or have courage and all of that. So it seems like history is a little bit repeating itself, where they're creating new Tin Men, new Cowardly Lion. Will there be a new Dorothy coming to save them? Just, you know, things I like to think about. And now let's talk about Zelena in the present. I gotta say, Zelena did pretty much nothing this season, which was really frustrating because I kept thinking, like, either give her something to do or just don't show her at all. And finally, they gave her something to do, because it's just, yeah, it was really frustrating. At first, I did think, okay, here we go again. Zelena having nothing to do except, like, making things worse in this case, because she's going to see the Black Fairy and you're like, oh God, like, this is the worst decision ever. It's just going to be bad. It was pretty bad. Although I kept wondering about why Regina and Zelena couldn't just use magic to get out of the mine. Am I forgetting something? Is the mine magical where you can't, you know, poof out of it? But anyway, so the Black Fairy has her dark crystal, but no, because finally Zelena gets something really great to do. And I love how it all tied into the flashback, where she finally realizes after years and years and years and years and years that the Tin Man was right, or that her friend was right. It's better to have friends than magic. So at the time, it was, I guess, in a way a test, and she kind of failed, or she just decided that she didn't value his friendship or people's friendship as much as her vengeance or her power or whatnot. And then finally, she does have a family, she does have friends, she has her kid, and she realizes, you know, my magic, I can do without it, but I can't do without my friends. So she sacrifices her magic to help Emma. I loved how it pulled her magic out and the crystals all became clear again. And you have Gideon who's like, yes. Black Fairy wasn't too happy though. I don't think she was expecting this. I don't think she even knew that Zelena had the heart. Although you would think if she's all that powerful and all that, wouldn't she have a different plan? Couldn't she make the crystals dark? I mean, you know, but I'll take it. Now the Black Fairy doesn't have the dark crystals. At least she doesn't have the dark crystals that she wanted. If she, for some reason, could change them into dark herself, I think it probably wouldn't be as bad, because it seemed like she liked Zelena's powers because they were unstable, which I guess makes the dark crystals even worse or more dangerous. Who knows? And of course, that leads me to waking up Blue, because with the crystals now clear again, that means the crystal that Regina had taken from the mine can be used to wake up Blue. And even more important about waking up Blue is that she apparently knows the real reason why the Black Fairy gave up Rumpel, her darkest secret. What is it? I don't know, but we'll find out next week, because the next episode is called The Black Fairy, which we're definitely going to get a lot of Black Fairy backstory and learn all about why she gave up Rumble. So I'm so excited. In the meantime, of course, I would love to hear what you thought of this episode. Did you enjoy Zelena finally having something to do? Let me know in the comments. Also, after the episode with the Black Fairy, we're getting the musical wedding episode, which actually, if you're curious, Jennifer Morrison already shared some pictures of Emma's wedding dress on Instagram. Go and check that out. And after that will be the final battle, the 2-hour finale, and then the season will be done. And we still don't know if it's getting renewed or not, or in what way we'll come back. But I'm so excited about these final 3 weeks of Once Upon a Time because every single week there's something to be really excited about. So can't wait to find out about the Black Fairy. Oh my god.